In the first video, we demonstrate the ASHA Code of Ethics Principle 1. The first principle is safeguarding the client's welfare. I represent the SLP, Chandler represents the assistant, and Lena represents our client. Lena has been referred from her school and is seeking bilingual speech services for her son. This scene is an example of what not to do. Hi, my name is Samantha Fry.
Hola, Lina, mucho gusto. Hi.
Chandler.
My name is Lina. Nice to meet you, ladies.
Would you like to sit down? We can
Oh,
talk?
yes, please.
So what is it you're here for today?
Well, my son was referred from the school to here. He's looking for services in speech pathology, and he needs a bilingual therapist.
Bilingual. Okay, well let me go get some forms for you to start to fill out, and we'll be right back.
Okay, gracias. Thank you. Thank you.
Did you hear her accent? I know, she couldn't even speak proper English. Alright, we'll just need some information from you, and your son, that's when he needs needing services.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. What does this mean?
That's asking for your name, and your date of birth, and your son's name and date of birth.
How many words? Can I say Spanish too, or just English words?
Just English and then separate, we'll put Spanish separate. So your son speaks only Spanish?
We speak Spanish a lot at home, and English poquito, little bit. Most at school he's learning, but I want to help him with both.
So are you looking for a Spanish-speaking SLP?
Preferably yes, or maybe someone to translate to help.
Okay, well we don't do that here. We don't do Spanish-speaking SLPs.
But the school referred you here, my son?
Yeah, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to go somewhere else. This scene is an example of a violation of the first principle, safeguarding client welfare, because Chandler and I refuse the client's services and gossip about her as well. The first principle states that every client has a right to quality service because clinicians must practice non-discrimination no matter what ethnicity, sexual orientation, race, etc. The second scene is an example of what you should do to safeguard your client's welfare. Hi, my name is Samantha Fry.
Hola, Lina. Nice to meet you.
Chandler, nice to meet you.
Hi.
Do you want to sit down so we can talk?
Yes, thank you.
So, what are you here for today?
I'm looking for services for my son. He speaks English and Spanish. We speak lots of Spanish at home, but his teacher says he needs help with both. I came here because the school referred me.
Alrighty, do you have any paperwork you can go look for? I'll go get you some forms to fill out.
Thank you.
So you speak Spanish and English, and your son speaks
Yes,
both.
he learned Spanish first. He has learned English. He's good, but teacher says he has trouble with reading. So they sent me here. They said this was a good clinic.
Okay, while you're filling that information out, I bet we could provide and figure out some services for a bilingual speech-language pathologist. And if we're not able to find that, we can work with a translator for now and go on from there.
Okay, yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much for your help.
In the second video, we demonstrate the third principle of acting without a conflict of interest. I represent the school speech-language pathologist, and Sarah represents the client. We are having a conference for the end of the year, and Sarah is seeking further services for the summer. This is an example of what not to do.
Oh, hi, Mrs. Johnson. Are you really excited for the summer?
Oh yes, Billy can't wait. We're going to Florida for a week.
That should be so awesome.
So,
Well, he's done really well. Let's talk about his progress during the semester. with verbs, he presented 9 out of 10 times. He did an overall of 90% over the semester, so we're definitely going to work on some new goals for the new one. With his articles, he also did really well. He used the and a in the sentences really well. He got an 8 out of 10, so we can definitely move on. But oh, and this is a little something he can do for the summer if he would like to do some just practice. It's what we've done over the semester.
Yeah. Well, I'm a little worried that, I don't really know what I'm doing, and I just really don't want him to regress after he's done so well and worked so hard this semester. Is there anything else you may suggest besides this?
Well, I can offer maybe some private services of my own, or we can meet anywhere of your choosing, somewhere, it would have to be a little somewhere private, for confidentiality, but, and it'll be off campus, so we don't have to talk to my administrator about it.
Oh, yes, that sounds great. We would love to do something like that.
Okay, yeah, let me think of a treatment plan, and I'll go ahead and get with you.
Great. Yeah, I would love to do, like intensive therapy. While we are off and not busy during the summer,
Of course.
really get something.
And maybe summer 1 and 2, or just, okay.
Yeah, I think probably both because I really want him to do good.
Okay, yeah, definitely. Again, I don't think we have to talk to anybody about it. We can just talk to each other.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and be in contact with you.
Okay, great. Thank you.
This video is an example of a violation of the third principle of ethics, acting without a conflict of interest. I, the speech-language pathologist, am offering services for the summer without speaking to my administrator. It is not ethical to take the patients from your primary place of practice unless you have permission to do so from a school administrator, preferably, or anybody else who is in charge. For example, when I want to offer my summer services.
Hi, Mrs. Johnson. Are you excited for the summer?
Oh yes, Billy can't wait. We're going to Florida
Oh man, how long are y'all gonna be there?
for a week.
Oh, that should be lovely. I hear it's really nice in Florida.
Yes, we're excited.
Okay, so this meeting, we're just going to talk about Billy's overall progress throughout the semester and maybe some future goals that we can work on.
Okay.
So as you see here, we use S, we use plural S, we use it as a contractible and just a single. And he, overall, he ended up getting a 9 out of 10, so he did do really well, and we want to work on something else maybe next semester.
Okay.
And he did really good with his auxiliary verbs. So he used is, are, and am correctly, but he got an 8 out of 10. So we can move on to more goals.
Okay.
And he is also making sentences now with and or.
Okay.
So his sentences have extended.
Great.
And he showed that 8 out of 10 times as well.
Alright, awesome.
Yes, so he did really well. I'm so proud of his progress. He did start off a 6 out of 10 at the beginning of the semester, as you can see here. And this binder that I have right here is for maybe some summer treatments,
Okay.
Just a little something. That's what we've done over the semester.
Alright.
It should help keep him kind of where he's at.
Okay. And is there anything else you may suggest for over the summer? I really would hate to see him regress after he's worked so hard this semester.
Well, my administrator and I have discussed some summer programs. I could go ask to see if maybe your son qualifies, or I could go get the paperwork for you. And,
Yeah, that'd be great. I'd love to find out.
definitely,
if we can do
we
that.
could definitely talk about that. We do kind of want to start something for the kids, to help them, because the summer is really long and we wouldn't want Billy to regress.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. Just wait a second and let me go talk to my administrator and I'll be right back.
Okay. Thank you.
Hello, Miss Rice. I was just wondering, can I get some paperwork for Billy to see if he qualifies for summer intervention?
Yeah, sure, of course.
Yeah, I think this program would be a really good idea for our students. Thank you so much
I give you
for
permission.
Yeah, thank you so much for everything. Here's some information on the program and some
Okay.
forms you need to fill out, and we will be in contact. So you can just come in and bring them to me personally. You can fax them, email me, anything you'd like.
Great, that sounds good.
Okay, thank you
Can't
so
wait.
much. Have a wonderful
Thank you.
summer.
You too.